So with that, allow me to introduce Jean-Luc Leloup from Cellfony.
I'm the CEO of Cellfony. We bring ease of use, speed and security of chip and pin NIP to a mobile device. The problem we address. With the explosion of mobile device, smartphones, and connectivity to the cloud, the malware issue tend to become very important, and malware entering into financial transaction is skyrocketing. RSA reports show that it's gone up to 650% in last year. So the incidence of fraud with chip and pin, as you all know, is exceptionally low. So we need a solution on smartphone that delivers the same security as a chip and pin, but without a dedicated hardware, a SIM card or NFC chip. The solution we bring to the market, and from a technology standpoint, we protect the mobile device against malware and fraud. We make the mobile transaction unhackable. So the solution is twofold: a tamper-proof pin pad, invisible for malware, and we turn the GPU chip, which is available on all the smartphones, into a hardware secure element. This is really key, especially for banks, because it makes banks independent from telco operators and from the telco operator's SIM card. The product, we aim at addressing the same market that Square address in US. In Europe, there is a different ecosystem, and provide a key instead of signature to validate transaction is a killer advantage. You know, it's a way to provide the same user experience for European consumer than with their legacy payment terminal solution. The breakthrough technology or unfair advantage is a strong defensible patent. Just to go a bit in the detail, we use a GPU to execute crypto function, RSA, AES, and to confine secrets within the hardware of the GPU. And on the second, on top of that, we use secure communication directly with the user eye to build a tamper-proof touchscreen keyboard. So it's based on visual cryptography and persistence of vision. The competition, there is Square, Izettle in Europe, and Gorillas, Verifone in Genico. But we are the only one which provide a way to input pin, NIP, on the smartphone directly without the usage of a tamper-proof hardware costly pin pad. The market sizing, it's huge. It's a trillion magnitude. 1 billion smartphones shipped by 2015. The monthly average transaction is around 400 euros. Business model, in Europe, we can get higher margin than Square in US, thanks to a lower interchange fee in Europe. It's a way to reach break-even with less capital than Square, for example. Our go-to-market, we focus on small business, one-person business, with a direct sales force, and in order to develop viral marketing, and then we'll need a channel with banks, telco operators, and retailers. The traction, we have already set up a pilot with telco operator, SFR Verifone in France, and we have started an audit of the solution with GIE Carte Bancaire, which is this is a guy who are operating the chip and pin system in France. The Cellfony team, seasoned entrepreneur and seasoned executive coming from Sun, Cisco, Marcus Jacobson, who is a principal scientist at PayPal, Christophe Perry, Oliver Wyman, marketing and communication, former Procter & Gamble. So what we need distribution partnership. with SWIFT member. We can help you tap an address market opportunity like Square in US.
Thank you very much. Going to keep the pace going. So can we have questions, please? None. Too much to take in just 5 minutes.
There is one question
Please.
from Cindy. Cindy.
Thank you. So the chip and PIN is needed for transactions at the point of sale. Is that how you envision using the mobile device for payments?
Yes, but also for online transaction, because it can bring a very high level of security to online transaction, which is not the case right now.
Can you speak? Oh.
But banks offer mobile banking today, so you're saying that's not secure enough and this is needed?
We think that bringing a hardware chip, dedicated hardware secure element, can bring the same level of fraud that chip and PIN, which is 0.15%.
Okay,
We have a
thank you.
question from Gotham there.
Will there be any changes to the point of sale terminals for your solution?
Excuse me?
Point of sale terminals,
Yes.
will they need to change to work with your solution?
Yes, we can provide, like Square in US, an adapter in order to enable connection with point of sale.
Can you
Gottfried?
speak for 2 seconds about the keyboard, the tamper-proof keyboard?
Yes. I have a specific slide on it. Let's say that we use visual cryptography. You see the Wikipedia on the slide, and we use visual cryptography shares built into the GPU. We use visual cryptography shares that are built securely within the GPU hardware, and then they are sent directly to the eye. And then this is a persistence of vision which will make the keyboard appear in the eye. So all the share will, all the information, all the secret will never be present on the mobile device.
Last question from
Yeah.
Gottfried.
Will you assume liability for any hacking that takes place in spite of your solution?
Yes, because if we are a payment company, we will assume liability. We are also in the process of having PCI, PTS, EPP compliance from the PCI organization.
Thank you very much.
All right, well
Question
done.
is time. Thank you.